Good morning, Borada. How are you this morning? It's good to be with you. Before I forget, because I might forget by the end of the film, can I just warn you there'll be no Just 5 Minutes next week, not on the Monday or the Thursday. On Sunday afternoon, I'm off on retreat, which, contrary to popular belief, is not a holiday. It is a very different week. A week spent in almost silence, which, believe it or not, I am really looking forward to. It's certainly a week of alone time. Lots of prayer, lots of reading, and lots of time to sit in the presence of God and discern and explore exactly what his plans are for me, and therefore by default what his plans might be for all of us together. It's going to be a week of refreshment, but also a week of discovery, I hope. I will be praying for all of you that week, and I ask that you pray for me too. So that's what I will be doing next week. But what about today? Because we're not there yet, are we? Today, I had a conversation with somebody this week. So often my Just 5 Minutes start with me thinking about a conversation I've had with somebody. Well, I was talking about trying to plan a very big life event with somebody who wasn't able to have exactly what they wanted. And the details of that don't matter. The reason to tell you this is that, having explained, I'm really sorry we can't quite do that, this person's response was, actually, do you know what? It's really good for me to sometimes realise I can't have everything I want. And I can't shake that off as an attitude and as a response to I'm sorry but no. I don't like saying no at all. So to have such a gracious acceptance, it's okay. It's good for me to realise I can't have everything I want. Was extraordinary. And I thought, gosh, would I have acted quite that generously if it had been the other way round? And as is often the way with these little conversations, that knocked on to remembering another conversation I had. It's somewhere completely different, not local to any of us at all. A very elderly person who'd really got very tired of life, and she was just ready to go, really. She wasn't afraid to go to God, and she wasn't afraid to die. And that was quite... it's quite heavy, isn't it? But it was quite an enlightening conversation, and it was fascinating to listen to her and what that attitude did to her prayer life. So get this, her final prayer every night would be, "Dear Lord, please take me in my sleep." And every morning that she woke up and realised he hadn't, her prayer would be, "Dear Lord, thank you for a new day." I think it's staggering, isn't it? Just staggering. The idea that you could wake up every day, not expecting to wake up, but the moment she woke up, her first thought was to say thank you for today, without even knowing what it was bringing. I think I described that as an attitude of gratitude. And I think both of those conversations that I've just told you about were perhaps people who tried to live a half full life rather than a half empty life in terms of what's in the glass. But actually people who were really prepared to find the best and to think positively and to go with what was on offer and celebrate it. How easy is that to do? I don't know. Some days it's probably very easy and some days it's much harder. But I do know that when I remember to take on an attitude of gratitude, my life feels lighter and easier, and the stress falls away, and I have patience and so much more love to give so much more easily. It's certainly a good start, isn't it? So I commend it to you, and I challenge you with it, and I invite you to just sit for a moment, have a little moment of reflection, think about what your general disposition is, and then offer it to God, asking him if he can give to you and encourage in you an attitude of gratitude so that we can all be very glad with what we've got, make the best of what we've got, and find good in all that is around us. Oh, tell me what you think. Maybe that doesn't hit the mark for you at all. Maybe that sounds impossible, or maybe it's just what you needed to hear. Whatever, if you need to be in touch, please give me a ring, send me a text, drop me a message, an email, stop me in the street. I would love to be in touch with you. Have a really good day today, and I hope that all goes well for you. Lots of love and God bless. Bye bye.